What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Beyond the Gym Floor. Now, we're doing a double because we have a lot to get through because we're going to talk about every single step, everything you need to do to launch an online personal training business from the absolute start all the way through. So it's a double episode. So if you're on this first week, you have to wait till next week to hear the second part. This is one of the most stacked episodes that we've done in a really long time. It's literally a playbook, step by step, of a module that we're building in Standout PT right now to give people exactly what they need to do to build an online business, having been doing it since 2016. So 10 years of us running online businesses. Get your notepads out, take down the information that you need to take down, and then obviously go out and execute. Now, there's a lot in here. There's a lot of information. I understand that a lot of people are probably going to be overwhelmed by the amount of steps that are in this and want some help. If that's you, if you're like, I just need someone to guide me through this, give me accountability, and honestly just give me permission and say like, yeah, that's good, go check out the Standout PT program. You just go to the show notes or the website, apply, and as I talk about in this chat itself, I'll actually sit down with you and look at what is the biggest obstacle in your business and show you how we would solve it to prove that, yeah, we actually provide some value. And if you don't sign up, you walk away with that value anyway. But you will. I'm really confident of that. If you're a returning listener, what I need you to do is just hit the follow button, please. It just really makes a really big difference into how many ears this makes it to, or YouTube video views this makes it to each week if we get new subs all the time. So really appreciate if you could do that for us. But for now, enjoy the episode. And remember, it is going to be a double.
I'm out. I even didn't know I didn't know what banter to talk about in the last podcast, and then I just remember stuff. I have a shopping addiction. Oh, have you watched, no, you wouldn't have watched it. Have you watched House of Dynamite? No? So, we watched this movie, right? So, I love fucking, like, doomsday, end of the world type shit. Mm. And I also love like military-based movies. So this is a mixture of those. Both. It's like it's a movie on how America would react to a nuclear threat. But I don't mean like a potential. I mean a missile is coming, and we need to neutralize it, and we need to fight back.
Yep.
So it shows the tactics that they have. So they have these like interceptor missiles that get deployed, and they have like a 20% chance of working.
Fuck.
And then they also have a procedure where they're like, okay, well, it's going to hit here, and then that leaves us open because we're weak for more. So we need to find out who did it. And if we don't know who did it, we have to correct. No, honestly. So they go, we need to find out who did it. And if we don't know who did it, we have to work out who the strongest person is who could take us out when we're weak, and we need to fuck them up. So the president is the person that makes that decision, and he's got a guy.
Jesus.
So he has this dude who follows him everywhere. So
it's like we think it's China.
100%. So this guy is trained, and he has a suitcase with him, and it has all of these potential targets.
Yeah.
And they go from like, light to like literally wipe the whole earth out.
Yeah.
And he has to sit there and go, I would suggest that you do this and this. And so so the missile's coming.
What's this movie called?
It's called House of Dynamite, but it's not good. The concept's great. The way they deliver it is fucking awful.
Right.
So obviously went down a rabbit hole. So the movie sucks, but the concept's cool. So then I went down a rabbit hole, right? So Russia they all have these different protocols. So Russia have this thing called the dead hand. Mm-hmm. So what it is that as soon as they get attacked and they like their power supply or anything gets cut off to any of their military areas, that will ignite 82 nuclear warheads that will spread across the earth and hit all of the major targets that they've identified as threats. So that's their like, you bomb us and this is what's going to happen. It's called the dead hand. So they don't need anyone to actually do it, hence why the name Dead Hand.
Yeah.
So that's their safety net. Like, this is what we've done so you can't hurt us.
Fuck me.
bro, I was like,
if you do this, this button happens automatically.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter who you are.
No.
You're going to destroy the entire world if you bomb us.
Yeah. So even in the movie, they're like, they're like Iran, South Korea, North Korea. They're picking all of these areas, and there's like all these different, like I said, magnitudes of, I guess like bombs that they would use to fuck up places.
Yeah.
And then he just like the guy just goes, you should do this one, and it's like literally like the most catastrophic selection. And the guy's like, oh, we don't even know who did this, and he's like, we have 2 minutes to make a decision, and then we have to make a decision. So it's kind of cool in terms of like understanding if it happened, the real life, like, but just the way they executed it, like, because they tell the story from like 3 different perspectives. So it's like someone working on the grassroots of like the detection center who's supposed to intercept the missile, and then someone who's working in like the office, the White House, some shit, and then the president who's just out and about doing presidential shit. But once you see the first 20 minutes, you're like, we're going to find out who did it. Like, obviously, like, America's going to fuck them up. Like, and then you just never get there. Like, you just never know what's going to happen. But yeah, but the concept's kind of cool, but the movie was mid. So yeah.
That's crazy, man.
So that's every single
we just walk around
nuclear...
and drink coffee and talk to the internet.
Yeah. Every single country with a nuclear program has a protocol that's similar to that. So it's like if they have a threat that's going to take them out, they have a retaliation process in a protocol that will be find out who did it and get them back, or if they don't, let's just get everyone who has nukes. So it's like kind of lucky we ain't got none.
Jesus. Well, I guess we're not on the list, right?
And we live in the middle of nowhere, so we're not good.
Yeah, we're not on the response list.
No, absolutely not. It's just like, obviously the tactical alliance that we have with America though is a
problem.
Yeah, because America's building bases and shit on like the outer skirts of like Australia, because tactically in Asia, like where China is, it's like it makes more sense for us. And I was like, stop that. Like, leave us alone.
Leave us alone.
Yeah, we don't need your money. I mean, we need your money, but give us some other money from somewhere else.
Whoa.
Yeah, anyway, sorry to get all fucking grim and shit, but it's just fucked up.
And it's not even that it's grim, it's just like how we just walk around day to day.
Yeah, it's like literally the end of the world is like
a button away.
Yeah, a button away. Oh, the mistake. And then I was like, what if like there's a malfunction? I mean, like what if, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like what if something happened and or like what if so this is how fucked up it is. It's like, what if someone hacked into somewhere and then, made them, and then they went like, and it was these guys, right?
Yeah, which there's like enough dark rumor, conspiracy theories that like America does that enough.
Yeah, so it's like
like America hacks Russia to shoot a bomb at themselves.
Yeah, or the Chinese
be able to retaliate,
and create a fucking civil war, like not a civil war, but like one by land. Close by, neighbours and shit. Yeah, it's cooked. Anyway, there you go.
Wow.
There's your banter topic.
The world's fucked, man. The world's fucked.
It's hard not to... It's hard not to go Joe Rogan, man, when you just, like, start playing around on YouTube. You're just like, fuck.
Do you listen to Rogan still?
Nah, I don't. I just, like, everything kind of becomes the same, like, every episode.
I don't know if it's always this bad.
Depends who the character is.
Or it's just gotten to the point now where it's like literally you just say the same thing every episode, doesn't matter who it is.
I think you're just like curating an audience that just like to hear like how cooked the world is.
Yeah.
Well, I just like that stresses me out.
You had your mate on Santino?
Andrew Santino.
Santino, that's it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, listen to this. The bloke didn't speak for 3 hours, man.
Yeah. He's just funny in terms of like how inappropriate he is. Like other than that, it's just like I wouldn't listen to him.
Yeah, he just didn't like about 3 times he's like, yeah, so what I was saying was, and then Joe would just talk over him again. I'm like, oh, this is just, and Joe's talking about the Charlie Kirk shit and like,
he's probably just trying to get a rise out. And then I reckon they would have a publicist before they go on Rogan, and they'd be like, don't talk about any of this shit. Like, surely they would have someone like protecting them, just being like, you can go on Rogan, but you got to be really careful what you say. Yeah. Surely.
Because a lot of people are going to hear it.
Fucking 3 million people listen to it or whatever.
I started one yesterday, and this comic called out another comic, then did their bit.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, you can't do that.
Yeah.
And Joe like tried to stop him.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I know her. She's a really good person. And he just kept going. And I was like, brother.
Ooh,
Brother.
read the room. Read the room, man. Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't do it anymore.
No, I call them characters, just depending on the person who's on. I might listen for a little bit.
Yeah.
Or just listen to the clips, the 10-minute ones and the topics. Can't do a full episode, man.
Yeah, I used to listen to almost all of them.
No, it stresses me out now. I don't need to know, like, how...
Like peak Peterson era.
I feel like they...
And they had, like, Tom was still coming up. Bert Kreischer was still coming up. So the comedy was good.
Yeah. I reckon they just, like, prey on... Like, eventually, once you get a following, you're preying on, like, fear and just, like, controversy and stuff. Even, like, Sean Ryan's starting to get a bit like that, too. Before, it was just, like, the voices of people that no one heard. So you were hearing stories of people that just got, suppressed because of whatever reason.
Yeah.
Now it's like... you need a bunker and you need like fucking supplies.
More
to last.
extreme is better.
Yeah,
right?
and like after 2 weeks, like people turn into cannibalism and you need to defend yourself and home defense and shit. And I'm like, what?
I am stressed.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't do this, bro.
Yeah,
like,
so you know how we're talking about fitness culture being entertainment? That's why.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, it's like
Because like broad spectrum culture is. Yeah. So this is going to be a lead magnet episode, and we've talked about nukes. Conspiracy theory podcast.
Just another episode.
Welcome to STC.
Yeah,
If
just
it's
another
your first time
episode
here.
of fucking Beyond the Gym Floor, man.
All right, so we're gonna do a double. So we might reintroduce and do more banter in the middle. We might just record through. We'll see how our brains are going. I'm having another coffee, so we'll probably just fucking go.
Saving my caffeine for the gym.
I feel like this will still be. I'll still be plenty anxious by the time we get to the gym.
Yeah, I'm always anxious. Just riding with it.
the coffees that Tam makes, fucking laters. So we did a cool thing during the week and wrote Jason.
You're welcome.
Well, I think I was running a workshop or something.
Yeah, I just had an inspiration, an idea, and I was like, all right, I'm running with this.
Yeah, let's do it.
Here we are, yeah.
How to go online, in a nutshell. So step by step, start to finish, exactly what you would need to do. No stone unturned, dot every I, cross every T, find any other cliche statement that you want to find. How to get online clients.
Yeah. Start to finish, comprehensive as fuck.
Yeah, it's really fucking good. And this will be, for the standout people, this will be coming to the course very soon. If you're not a standout person, become one.
Yeah.
So, foundations. Define who you are, who you serve, and what you sell. Most 99% of consults that I do through Standout, where like little break the fourth wall. What happens in a sales consult for Standout PT is I solve a problem for you. What are your goals? What are your obstacles? Great. This is why. 99% of the time, that obstacle solution, the value add of that call is you don't know who your ICA is.
Yeah.
Because your entire business is built off the back of who you work with. And people don't understand this. It's not just like what you post on social media is determined by your ideal client avatar and your niche. Like it's not that superficial. It's, yes, it's your content, but it's also how you contact a lead. We just had a conversation of like phone calls versus Zoom calls.
Yeah.
Versus emails. Versus like what your
DMs
what your protocol to contact someone. Like I'm sitting in calls at the moment with like 20, 30 business owners, some anywhere from 100K to $1 million a year, having conversations about, well, your audience need a phone call, or your audience need an Instagram DM, or your audience need, do you have to determine how you're even contacting a lead based on who they are? And you're setting up a whole system around that, because how you're going to contact the mum of 3 kids is not the same how you're going to contact a 23-year-old.
Yeah.
Then what are you booking them into? I do 1-hour consults because I feel like I can write their whole plan for them on that call, not have to go away and do it. They've got total buy-in, and I get way less questions in the first 2 weeks. I think yours are like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But you would send a more in-depth Loom video explaining the process and all that kind of shit on the other side.
Yeah.
So who you're working with, I'm a very relationship-based coach. You're a more prescription-based coach. So that matters.
Yeah.
So you got to understand that about the person. Then we go from that, like your price point. your sales presentation, the results that you're going to showcase, the problems that you're going to say. So when I bring up the slides to sell Standout PT, we know exactly who the person's going to be.
Yeah.
These are the problems we solve. This is how we solve it. These are the results we've got. This is how much it cost. That's the same system for everyone, should be, if you don't have that right now. But if you don't know who you're talking to, you can't write the problems, frame the right results, even show how you're going to solve the problems with your system. And then you've got to get the price point right for the person you're working with.
Yeah, absolutely. Even just how you deliver the service as well. You don't know who the person is, and it's like everyone's making a really complicated delivery system, fucking check-in process that's got a bunch of shit that people don't really understand or need to know. And then you're working with, like you said before, maybe the mum with 3 kids who's just trying to lose the first 10 kilos. It's like it's a huge disconnect.
Yeah.
It creates more friction. You lose momentum, then it's delivery. You got to look at like how you're delivering things based on who you're working with.
Yeah, 100%. So inside that, what are your program templates? What are your resources? What's your first month of nutrition look like? What's your check-in process look like? What's your delivery style?
Yep. What are your expectations too?
Spreadsheet, app. Yeah. Are you setting daily habits? Like the expectations and stuff are huge.
Yeah.
If you're setting a 20-minute check-in form for someone who doesn't care and then complaining you don't get check-in responses, it's like you're missing the whole mark of who you're even working with.
Yeah, even like taking it all the way up to a marketing perspective, it's like the delivery, what you're guaranteeing to that person as well, and then the expectation of the result week to week. So if you're sitting there saying like, I'll give you will get 3 to 5 kilos of muscle in 16 weeks, and you will lose 10 kilos within that time frame. And then you're creating a message outside of that and attracting a certain type of person that's not going to be compliant enough to expect the rate of progression in that period of time. Like that's going to create a fucking problem.
Yeah.
So it all starts from there.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So yeah, you definitely can't build an online business without it.
No.
Like you can do it. You can survive face to face, and you can get real busy face to face, not having it because it's matter.
Yeah, because people just walk in through the door and like you train them.
Yeah.
Because you're there. That's, just an open funnel that's just going to continuously be open.
Yeah. Another conversation we have all the time is people get scared about picking an ICA for their online audience that's not their face-to-face audience. And the biggest mistake people make is talking to the same person online and expecting to get clients because they're not going to be the same person. The person that needs the face-to-face accountability and hold hands. And I don't want to go to the gym, so I need someone there for me when I am there. That person's not paying premium for online coaching.
Absolutely not.
Cool. So, signature offer. Most PTs don't have an offer. They have a very general statement about barely what they do.
Yeah.
So, what goes into an offer?
What it does, how you deliver it, what it does, and the expectations that they can get. I think if you, break it down to like main things like that's what your offer should do, and obviously like how much it is and fine print and shit. Yeah, but it's like it should be very specific. It's like if you do this, you're gonna get this, and this is how much it is.
Yeah,
this is what I can guarantee.
Build the body, business, and mentality that you want without being a wanker.
Absolutely.
There you go. In 16 weeks.
Yeah. 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 It's like,
and then stand out. Do 10K months, 30 hours a week, mix of online and face-to-face.
Yeah. So the polarizing scenario from that is online coaching.
Yeah, correct.
Let's do online coaching.
Yeah, I'm an online coach.
So in a sea of attention, you're looking, and then you're like, you got this person, add 3 to 5 kilos of muscle in 16 weeks.
Yeah.
Using this method or online coaching.
Yeah.
Like, who are you fucking going with, man? If you want to add three, I was like, I want to add muscle.
Correct.
Like, you're going to be, most of the time, that offer is going to capture more attention.
Yeah.
Because it's very specific. It's very appealing, because, again, you've got the time frame, the outcome. So it's like, all right, I just need to know, I guess like the effort and sacrifice. Like, if we talk about that value equation that people, make decisions on.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, to know that now, I got to have the consult. Where over here, it's like, I don't know the specifics yet, and I don't know what the time frame is going to be and the outcome and all that shit. So it's like the idea of getting more information over here is harder. So it's a game of friction in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
The more informative offer is always going to be, the more informative and appealing offer is always going to hold true.
The smaller the container you have to create content, the better too.
Yeah.
So if you have an offer that is build 5 kilos of muscle in 16 to 20 weeks, that's what you talk about.
Yeah.
And only that.
Yeah.
If you talk about online coaching, that's why you wake up in the morning, you have no fucking idea what to talk about on the internet.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because this week you're talking about the person first steps foot in the gym and how to overcome gym anxiety. And then next week you're talking about fucking hydration status. It's like it doesn't.
Why you keep falling
line
off
up.
the wagon or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just chasing what you saw someone else post that did well.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
You know, actually curate. It's not marketing. It's just content reactivity.
Yep.
That sounded very ChatGPT.
Someone's been spending too much time on this.
Yeah. Position statement. So who I help, how I help them, and the outcome they get. So we kind of overlapped with that.
Yeah, well, you got to know what that is to then make the offer as well, though.
Yeah.
Like because again, like it has to overlap. Everything has to overlap. That's what makes it consistent. You know, so there's going to be a lot of overlaps in it for that exact reason. But the sooner you double down on those exact specifics, then like everything becomes easier. How you speak, who you attract, you know, how you design your service, all the things we just spoke about become exponentially clearer. And then what it also does is you can avoid distractions as well.
Yeah.
So you don't get hung up and they're like, oh, the people are doing this. It's like, no. The person I work with doesn't need that shit. The person I work with doesn't respond to that type of language. The person that I work with needs this. So I'm doing this.
So I'm going to go into that because you're really good at it. Who I help, which is coming back to that niche thing.
Yep.
Getting more into the who, because I think most PTs are like, I help mums.
Yeah.
Okay. I help physique athletes.
Yeah.
Okay. I help powerlifters. I help whatever athletes. What if you could just like freestyle who you help?
Yeah.
Beyond people that want to get in shape.
Yeah. So mine would be 25 to 35-year-old male and females, successful people, type A, you know, self-driven, but also are into fashion. They're into material goods. They're also into experiences because they have the income to do that. So how they look and how they present themselves doing other things is really important to them. Yep. So it's what they want to look good, to wear the clothes, to do the thing.
Yep. To
do the experience. So they want everything to look great.
Yep.
So they want to be on holidays looking sick.
Yep.
They want to be in the expensive clothing looking sick. So that's the person that I train. And then the language that I use is a little bit different within the subcategories of those people. Like I've got the gym bros, and then I've got like not like the what would I say, more polished in terms of language and, you know, less swearing, more use of proper language, where here I can just be like, hey, bros, cuz, fuck this, that, you know, just really lean into gym culture. So I just like have a divisive amount of content that's like pushed towards either of them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's the same thing. It's just like the goal is to add muscle, drop body fat, get a good return on your effort because they value their time, but they're willing to work as hard as they need to get the outcome. Yeah,
so then I would also add in some caveats of like what I don't want would be like, so you've got this is what I want. On my side, I also have what I don't want, which is no victim mentalities, no poor me kind of attitude. They need to be aiming up everywhere in their life. The gym should make their life better. Like there's filters of stuff as well. I don't want influencers. I don't want, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. And that will come out like in just how you talk and how you present your content as well.
Yeah. So if I looked at like what I'm promoting in terms of my business coaching, what I've been pushing the most lately is freedom and enjoyment. Primarily restoring freedom. Because most people I'm selling to are stuck
Yeah,
in
they're
their business.
shackled to their business.
Yeah, so they're doing 10, 15, 20K months, but they can't breathe.
Yeah.
So I'm going to sell you the freedom of giving you 10 hours back and making more money.
Yeah.
And then you can train and look better, and then you can actually enjoy going to fucking work again. Like, that's the outcome I'm selling.
Yeah.
So freedom is that. You're selling status.
Absolutely.
I want to put a $90 t-shirt on, and I want it to hang off my fucking delts.
Yeah.
Which is a status
absolutely
thing. So there's freedom, status, security, I think, is another one.
Yep.
And there's another emotion. It might be connection.
Yeah, you can sell, like, I don't know if it's a group, but you can sell energy as well.
That's connection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I think in the female market specifically,
yeah,
like, that is fucking
huge.
Hands down the best one.
Yeah.
The most attractive one.
Yeah.
Like, it's status and energy together, or status and connection together. I think in the female market, super popular. Where, more, obviously, like, you gotta sell results too. But I feel like,
but everyone has results, right?
Yeah.
But what's the result you want?
Yeah.
Because I can go lose 5 kilos with anyone.
Correct. Yeah.
So what are you giving me on top of the 5 kilos? It's 5 kilos with freedom. It's
fair.
Or it's make $4,000 a week with freedom.
Yeah.
Not make $4,000 a week and lease a Maybach.
Yeah.
That's not my message.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So, connection's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, connection's a big one.
Yeah. So I would say Jess sells connection.
Yeah.
More so than us.
That, I feel like that's amongst most female fitness businesses that are doing really well, the common denominator would be that specifically for them. And then there would be a little bit of, like the Venn diagram, a little bit of status, a little bit of this, a little bit of freedom.
And I think in our space you have that. Yeah, across the board.
Yep.
Yeah. Revenue target.
Yeah.
So a very simple part of, we have an entry level, what do you call it? Business coaching semester 1.
Yep.
Is like, know who you work with, set an ICA, and then increase your price. That's it. That's what most business coaches sell, right?
Yeah.
That's your 12-week program.
Yeah.
Our entry level niche filter, who you're really good at getting results with, who you enjoy coaching, and then the third and most important one that a lot of people miss, who's willing and able to pay.
Yep.
There's a lot of good people that want to help a particular market, and that are really frustrated.
Yeah.
Every single coach that's ever posted coaching's too expensive, but you will.
Yeah.
And the list of shit that they pay for, you're in the wrong fucking market.
Yeah. Or you're just not good at projecting your own value, or a combination.
Yeah, but if they haven't gone to hire another coach, you're talking to the wrong person. If you're trying to convince someone they shouldn't buy a bag on a weekend, you're talking to the wrong person. They're not willing and able to pay.
Yeah.
If you're...
Sorry, I was just thinking about another message. Get Jack to buy a bag at the same time.
Maybe that's
not my market.
That'll be my performance coaching one.
That is not my market.
Yeah,
absolutely not.
Make enough money, but have time. Get fucked up on the weekends.
Yeah, I don't know if like getting jacked and fucking doing that to like really like
nail it.
Yeah, it's like there's not a good disconnect. Not a good connect there. So let's push your heart even more.
Yeah, pick one lane. Pick one lane.
Yeah, that's right.
So yeah, like I think if you're, so you can't afford personal training, but you'll fucking spend this much on Uber Eats that week.
Yeah.
It's like, that person doesn't want your service, bro. They need a face-to-face coach that they have to show up to, that they have to have the appointment, because they don't fucking care about it. They don't like it.
You're just making content because you have... So the flip side of that is like, that can all be avoided from the first 2 things we did at the start.
Correct.
Yeah, like you're making content for someone who's you're not even actually going to work with.
Yeah, and that's why the filter's so important. Because it would be amazing to be like, I'm going to be a coach that helps fucking underprivileged kids.
Yeah.
That's where I'm going to put my market. And then you're going to go, cool, my revenue target's $3,000 a week.
Yeah, it's tough.
What are they going to pay?
Yes.
20?
Probably nothing.
At best. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I'm going to help single mums. Okay.
Yeah.
Do they have $90 a week to pay a coach? And then to eat 200 grams of protein a week? And then to and
Yeah.
like they don't. So maybe you do that as a side quest,
Yeah.
but that can't be your business model.
No,
'Cause
absolutely.
they
not.
have to be willing and able to pay.
Yeah, man. You need a market. And then from there, you need to know the numbers,
Yeah.
you know, because a lot of people don't even know. They're like, oh, I want to make 10 grand a month. And then you're like, well, how many
clients you need?
how many clients do you need? I don't know.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, we'll work out your financial situation right now. Work out how many people you have. So that's the average cost per person who's paying you.
Yeah.
So then what's the gap? So the gap is 5 grand a month.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, well, how many clients based on the average of what someone pays you right now and what you're going to charge them?
To make another
Is it
$12.50 a week.
mad? I need, I don't know, let's just say for argument's sake,
15
I need
clients.
Yeah, 15 clients.
Yeah.
Mad. So once you have specific targets, you then go, right, well, once you have a body of numbers to give you, or a body of data to give you good trending information, no different to your physique. It's like, all right, well, I spoke to this many people, I had this many meaningful conversations, I booked this many appointments, I've converted this many people. Do that long enough, you're like, all right, well, 15 clients means I got to speak to 100 people.
Yeah.
Mad. Go, like I said to Dylan, you can either speak to 230 people right now as fast as you can, or I think it was Jacob maybe. And I'm like, or you can speak to 11 people a week for the next 13 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm like, whatever one sits better with you at night, as long as you fucking do it,
Yeah.
I don't give a
You're
fuck.
sweet.
Yeah, it's going to get done, you know? It's like, I know people like me, I'm like, I'm going to do the 230 in the next fortnight.
Yeah.
Some people don't want to do that. But if you don't know what the numbers are and you don't know where the targets lay
Yeah.
to get you the business you want,
Yeah.
like, it's just an uphill battle from there.
And we're going to talk about this later, but also like fitness for coaching, good follower, cost per follow is like $3. So you need to speak to 100. What's your response rate? 50%.
If you're lucky.
If your ad's good,
Yeah.
like if your ad's real good, it's 50%. It's probably closer to 20.
Yeah.
All right. So if let's say it's 20%, that's 500. If my math is right. Yes.
Sorry, yes.
Please acknowledge me.
Yes, you are mathing.
All right. So that's 500 and it's $3 a follow.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's $1,500. So if you're not willing to spend $1,500 on ads, where are you going to go find those
Yeah, how are you going to have those conversations?
500 people? Yeah. And that's the math that people miss. They're like, oh, I'll just put it in my bio. It's like, nah, bros.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Yeah,
not.
and you fucking 6 months in and wonder why you have 2 clients.
Yeah.
So the volume's not there, bro.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. So unless how long is it going to take you to generate 500 conversations?
Yeah.
To build 500 followers? You could be an elite content creator and do that. I'm not.
No, neither.
So, yeah, like, what's the other option? Are you willing to spend $1,500?
Yeah, or are you willing to do the time as well? Because there's a lot of things that we do now is like we're getting paid off from the years of just showing up.
Correct.
You know, and it's like some of them are like, well, I don't have that fucking time, man. I
Yeah.
need to build this business in the next 6 to 12 months because I need to move out of home. I want to move to wherever. I want this. It's like, well, you have to then expedite all of those numbers that we just spoke about into the next 6 to 12 months.
Yeah.
So you're either going to have to use money or effort or both, most likely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think in the online world, results matter. Results matter more for retention. Skill set matters. Retention. Skills are a retention tool in online coaching.
Yep.
More so than they're a sales tool.
Yeah.
Is it important to have a body of work? Yes.
Yeah, but you can get away with not having a body of work if you put your attention in the right places.
Correct.
Like we'll talk about, like that connection thing.
Yeah.
Like if you're really energetic and you're really selling the lifestyle, and the only body of work you have is yourself, you can still make
win.
a lot of fucking sales. Especially, like I said, if you're a female.
Yeah.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of women buy.
Yeah.
From the research that we've done.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wholeheartedly agree with that.
Yeah. Sweet. Phase 2, assets, brand and infrastructure.
Yep.
Build the digital shop front and systems. So step 1 is like a branding kit.
Yeah, so branding kit. It's like colors, potentially a logo.
Yeah.
A font, just all of that strategically selected, either based on like your messaging or who you work with, or it sits and aligns with you as a person.
Yeah.
or a combination of all those things. There's some people are like, I work with this person, and then you do the profile, and it's like, oh, the color's fucking, burgundy, and then you're like, well, my favorite color is blue. Okay, pick blue. Like, it's fine, But it's like, make sure when you land on your business, if you've got a website, an Instagram page, a YouTube channel, the thumbnails, the webs, like the font on the Instagram, everything is the same color, same font. You don't want 3 different posts with 3 different fucking fonts and colors. It just looks shit.
Yeah, and you don't need a business page.
No,
you need this.
No, absolutely, you just need a branding kit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even then, like, most of you could most likely get away with one yourself before you even do any hard work to, kind of go down the route of paying for shit.
Yeah, and buying branding isn't gonna change your business.
No,
like, it's not.
No, absolutely not.
Like, I think a lot of people.
It's the GoPro thing. I like the idea of that.
Yeah, a lot of people though are buying aesthetics, thinking that that's going to be make or break for their business.
Yeah.
It's not. Like, it's literally one dot point out of, I don't even know how many pages.
Yeah, I don't know what the term is, but it's something to do with a carriage and a horse, and it's that thing.
Yeah.
Like, they're doing it before the more important thing.
Correct.
It's like, it's like branding the website, that. It's like, it's important, but there's a lot of other things that can move the business before that are going to, you should double down on.
Agreed. CRM.
System, it should be.
Yeah, so you got CRM, email automation, calendar, and scheduler.
I think it's more systems. It's like what's the A to Z, the journey. Yeah,
I think now
it's doubled down on CRM because we
have one.
Just complain about it so much.
Yeah,
and that's how to fix it.
So if someone came through Standout now and was like, I want to start emails, or I want to systemize my business.
Yeah, lead acquisition and shit.
I think now I would say go high level.
I agree.
Yeah. Maybe 12 months ago I wouldn't, but I think now I would.
Absolutely. Because you may as well do it like, if we're going to sit here and say, we're going to teach you how to budget when you make no money. So when you have heaps of money, you know how to budget. It's the same. It's like, well, you might only make $500 a week.
Yeah.
But it's like, let's use this system. So when you're doing 10K months, you've got everything where it needs to be. And then you're going to be able to do 20K months, 30K months. Like, you don't need to get another go high level. You don't need to get, it's like, it's there. It's like, sure, you might change the automations and, you're obviously going to have different fucking services and whatever, but it's like, it's all there.
Yeah.
So you don't necessarily need to move away from that. So yeah, I absolutely agree with that.
Yeah. And then your email automation is built in, so you don't have to learn MailerLite and then later learn a CRM.
Correct.
Calendar and scheduler, you don't have to go get.
Yeah. All your lead stuff's in the one place too.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, I'm a bit slow with business.
Yeah.
And so what do you ask? Like, when they go, oh, I want clients, you go, where's your lead list? And they're like, what's that?
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck. It's going to be really hard to get business real quick without lead lists.
Correct.
It's like, that's where your red hot leads are. So, yeah, that takes care of all of it because it just tracks everything.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Training and nutrition delivery systems.
Yep.
Can you still win on spreadsheets in 2025, 26?
You can. You absolutely can. But your clientele has to be a specific type of person, I believe.
Yeah.
Someone who's heavily invested in how they look, who's willing to do absolutely anything. I don't think the general population / lifestyle coaching client is very receptive to a clunky process that's spreadsheets and shit. Sure, maybe spreadsheet development has moved forward. I've seen some spreadsheets out there that are wild compared to what we were working with.
Yeah.
But I still also think that most people would probably get away with
client delivery.
Delivering their service. The client experience is going to be the best on an app.
Yeah.
Because it should be designed around the client. So yeah, there's definitely going to be some niche markets.
I think there's like 0.1% of trainers that should be on sheets.
Yeah, it's like I just think high level bodybuilding.
Yeah.
Like,
unless you're a prep coach.
Yeah, there was a couple of times during prep I was like, fuck, I need more information, but I just took the onus on myself to just do it.
Just build one, yeah.
Yeah, so I've got my own that they populate data, I take it over here, and I do the work, and it's like, okay, cool. The other 30 clients I've got that aren't competing,
yeah,
I'm like, cool. We just use the app. It's fine.
Yeah.
So yeah.
then we need client journey, a system for it, and automate whatever you can.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, you need to know once someone inquires,
Yeah.
like, what's the whole process look like to them getting their first block of training?
Yeah, so it's signing up to the DDR, filling out a contract, what's their welcome pack,
100%.
their first check-in.
Yeah.
How is that? How's that all flow? Again, that should be based on who you're working with as well.
Yeah, even taking another level, you could even go like, once someone inquires, what's the next step from there? Like, can they book a Calendly or Zoom or something?
Yeah, they should book through CRM.
Yeah,
right?
do you contact them? Do they get automations? Is there we send out a scorecard? Like, what is the whole process?
Yeah,
and what can you automate? And where are the holes? How do you fix that?
Yeah,
because I feel like there's a lot of, when you know something's good, and it's premium. So when you go to sit down with somebody, they already have this expectation that it's going to be great.
Yeah.
And then you can sell at a higher price point and there's less objections. Like, you've been somewhere where you're like, the feeling of everything was so good that you're like, this is premium. So when they've asked you the price, like, you haven't really kind of balked on it.
Yeah.
There's a lot to the automation side of things and the A to Z from inquiry to sign up there, where if there's no friction, no bullshit, you can charge a little bit more.
Agreed.
And people will understand.
Yeah.
Where if it's clunky and it's, disjointed and it looks shit.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's like, you're like, oh, it's this much. Like, there's even subconsciously, there's already a decision made whether it was worth that or not. And then what maybe overrides that is your ability to sell.
Yeah.
So you and I could probably
overcome it. Yeah.
But it's like, if you're someone who's obviously about to launch, take that shit out, bro.
Yeah.
Make it all look fucking sweet. Make it all automated.
So if you have a CRM, you can have the lead go in, you can have them book, you can have them get an automated sequence that sends them a piece of hero content.
Yep.
So it tells them about your business, who you are, reminders.
Yep. When you're
client results.
Yep.
And that's all automated as emails, texts, however you want to set that up. Then you're doing a Zoom call, not a phone call. So you're down, you're in front of them, you're eyeballing them, mirror match, the whole fucking thing. That's like half a day's work.
Yeah.
To set that up.
Yeah. It's so good.
Yeah.
There's no like, oh, I forgot. They didn't forget. They just didn't want to come.
Yeah.
Because they got fucking 2 text messages and 3 emails.
Yeah. Yeah.
So and you don't have to sit there doing your own head in. You're like, okay.
Yeah. And then that separates. It's like, oh, that's not fucking Dave.
Yeah.
That's just like, old mate.
Tam, you want to redo the timer? We're just going to keep going.
Yeah. Fuck, this might be 4 parts.
Good. There's a lot of content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that the thing about it more, like, I think the CRM,
it's valuable.
Does a lot of that.
Yeah.
So for years, to give you insight, for years we just used Calendly, which had that automation sequence.
Yeah.
Which still sent out all of those resources and did the reminders.
Yeah,
and all that kind of stuff.
the paid version, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe like just to offset some people's apprehensions, especially, so it's like you can still do this another way.
Yeah.
But it still has to be automated.
Correct.
And there's things that can be done like that aren't in a CRM.
Yeah.
But it's like just CRM is all encompassing.
Yeah.
There's other benefits that it's going to have. Yeah. That's it.
Thank you guys for tuning in. So as we said, there's going to be a double. So I know that felt like we just all of a sudden stopped talking. So don't forget, part 2 will be coming out next Monday. So what you need to do is hit the follow or the subscribe buttons to make sure you don't miss it, because we're just getting started. The second half of this episode, we've already recorded it as I record this. It's fire. There's so much value in there on sales and how to actually get these people into your business and what it takes to actually keep people for a long time and make sure you have retention and you're actually a good fucking coach. If you're already like, nah, I need help with this, I do want to launch an online business and these guys have it figured out, and you want some help and some guidance and some accountability and some support, link in the show notes. Go check out Standout PT, book a call with myself. We'll go through what your goals are, what your obstacles are, and I will solve one of those obstacles live on the call with you, whether you sign up or not, and then you can decide whether we're worth our salt to move forwards. If you haven't already, as always, we do ask, leave a comment, share the pod, put it on your Instagram story, follow. Just one action if you took some value from this episode. We feel like we loaded the hell out of this one. So if you got something from it, we'd really appreciate you. Just one action. to help us get this podcast to reach more people. See you next week.